Today I'll be making a carrot onion sandwich bread that uses Flashman's active dry yeast. Begin by combining the active dry yeast in hot warm water around 110 to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. It just came right from the tap. Add that and the sugar and stir until the yeast dissolves. Next, we're going to puree the carrots. I'm using a handheld blender to do that. You could use a food processor or a regular blender to do it, but basically we're just trying to get these pureed down so that they're nice and smooth. Into my mixing bowl goes the whole wheat flour. There's 2 cups. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of bread flour as well. The salt, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 2 tablespoons of finely minced onion. We're just going to process this on low for about 15 seconds. Once that is mixed together, we're going to add the pureed carrots to the blend. Set the mixer on low. And then we'll gradually add the yeast, sugar, water mixture. The vegetable oil is 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. And a small can of evaporated milk. We'll blend that for about 2 minutes. Probably need to stop to scrape the bowl occasionally. Next, I'm going to add the remaining bread flour, 1/2 cup at a time. It's beginning to stick to the dough hook. At this point, I want to stop the mixer and scrape the bottom of the bowl. It's not quite there yet. We need to add some more flour to it. But I want to be sure I'm getting all the ingredients blended fully from the bottom of the bowl. I'll add another 1/2 cup of flour. Once it adheres to the dough hook, we then knead it for an additional 2 minutes. I think you can see how the dough hook is now kneading the bread. Once the dough has been kneaded, it still might be a little bit sticky. So I took it off of the mixer and I'm going to roll it onto remaining flour that I have, and of course clean up all the little bits that might be in the bottom of the bowl as well. And we'll give the dough just a few turns with a kneading process until it's smooth and no longer sticky. The dough will spring back when it's done, and then we place it into a greased bowl. Cover it with plastic wrap and let it lay in a warm place for about an hour until it doubles in bulk. When the dough is doubled in volume, just take your fist and punch a hole in it. Notice all the gas bubbles there. Divide the dough into 2 equal portions and lay it on a floured surface. We're going to roll the dough out to get out all the air bubbles. And make the rectangle just slightly narrower than the bread pan. I like to flip my bread into thirds. Push it down. Fold over the ends. And shape the loaf in that manner. Seems to fit into the bread pan better. We'll let the bread pan rise for about 30 minutes or until it doubles in bulk. Then we'll bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes. When the bread is done, go ahead and take from the oven. Brush it with just a tiny bit of butter. Remove from the pans and let it cool. Doesn't that look good? Slice and make a turkey ham and Swiss loaded with apple raisin slaw and enjoy.